It begins when two men knock at her door late one October evening. Her hands are still soapy from washing up after dinner as she opens the door and feels the first cold bite of the coming winter. The men are from the new National Security Bureau, created under the Emergency Powers Act she vaguely remembers hearing about on NPR. They are affable and non-threatening. They tell her they have received some anonymous complaints about her classroom decorations, that a flag she hangs over the whiteboard at the heat of the class, several of the books in her student library, may contain materials considered subversive under one of the many new laws regarding what may be taught in public schools. The men are and self-defacing as they sit on her frayed couch and drink tea. They joke with her about what a hassle following up on all these complaints is, how they would rather be at home with their families like her. She does not see then, as she does later, that their visit was a warning. She leaves the flag in her classroom. She continues to lend out the books to students from her personal library. When the men return again several weeks later, they are no longer smiling. They stand on her doorstep, their faces dark and unreadable under the shadows cast by the light on her porch. She is asked to come with them to the station to answer some questions. It is unclear to her if she can say no, so she does not. The room in which they interview her has gray, threadbare carpets and a long wooden table, scarred and pitted and suffused with the ghosts of old coffee rings. The room is illuminated by the harsh glare of a fluorescent light, where a moth is trapped and beating frenetically against the domed bulb. The men are no longer friendly and self-effacing. They are cold and methodical, and they slide papers across the table to her that contain statements she made on social media sites criticizing the current administration. They have pictures of her at the protests that broke out during the dispute over the last election. They ask her if she is familiar with the term subversive indoctrination. They ask her if she knew that a book she gave a student depicted a family with two moms. Let me know in the comments if you guys want a part 2.